how to make money with the lending club. What up YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video, and in this video I want to talk about making money with this app called the Lending Club. Now they just recently got an app not too long ago. However, they've been around for a couple years, and you would just go to their website and do all the, all your transactions on the website. And the website is a little bit more detailed. I like the website a lot, but the app makes it very simple because everyone, has a phone with them all the time, and you can just, go to the app and check out your balances and stuff like that. But pretty much with the Lending Club, it's a little bit different from Robinhood and Stash app and Acorns. All three of those apps are more tied to the stock market, and it's more based off of like companies. Lending Club, you're literally investing in people. All right. So someone is trying to buy a new car, and they go to the lendingclub.com. They fill out the application to be approved, and then they have good credit, and they have a decent job. They make enough money. Well, they're approved. Once they're approved, let's say they need $10,000 for that car. For example, people like me would invest money in this person that needs $10,000 for a car. Now, I'm not going to give them $100. I'm not going to give them $1,000. I'll invest $25. This person may have the loan for 36 months, all right? And over the 36 months, they're going to make payments every month. Well, every time they make a payment every month, each person that invested money will receive a small bit every month. Now, it won't be a lot. You're only investing $25, so you may get 10 cents, 8 cents. It really depends on, the type of loan. Is it, a 7% loan, or is it a 12% loan? It could just really vary. But pretty much, that's pretty much Lending Club in a nutshell. Now let's go through the app. Now, if you look at my account here, you see my total value is $1,294. Now, about 3 years ago, I was using Lending Club a lot more. Like, I had maybe $5,000 in Lending Club. But also 3 years ago, Robinhood and Stash app were not around. So we're not using Robinhood and Stash because they did not exist. So now, since Robinhood and Stash and Acorns exist, all these other apps, Betterments, apps like that, I'm more on other apps instead of just on the Lending Club. And it says I have available $415. So let's purchase some loans. This is a pretty cool app, by the way. This is really my first time going through it, so I'm not a pro with the app, but we can just check it out. Now here are the notes that I have. I have 156 notes. 72 of these are current. 1 is in grace period. 0 falls between 16 days and 30 days late. And I have 1 that falls in between 31 days and 120 days late. And I have 0 in default. What is all of that? What are you talking about, Jermaine? Default, grace period? Well, remember, when the person borrows the $10,000 and they make payments every month, if they miss a payment, well, this is where that payment will show up. So let's go to grace period here. Let's click on this one. Now this was a pretty risky loan here. This was a home improvement loan. This was an E loan, and these are rated A, B, C, D. So E is pretty far down there. And the payout was at 19.5% interest. And this was a 60-month loan, and I have left outstanding $14.24. Let's see how much money I've made off of them so far. Now, the initial amount I invested was $25. And payments to date so far, I've collected $21.64. So I haven't exactly broke even. I haven't even made a profit yet. Now the outstanding principal is $14.24. So if this person continues to pay, and if they pay this loan off, I'll make, $14.20 plus the $21.64. So I will roughly make a little bit more than the $25 that I invested in this loan initially. The loan amount was $15,825. And their credit score looks like their credit score is trending down, which is not a good sign. Maybe they stopped paying other bills, or maybe they're late on a car loan or something like that. I don't exactly know what's going on, but it's just not a good sign when when their credit score is falling lower. Let's go down and check out this loan for 31 days through 120 days. Now this is a B loan, by the way. This was for 36 months. So this was a 3-year loan, and the interest rate was 8.7%. I feel really comfortable investing in A's and B's because there tend to be people that pay. They do a good job of making payments and stuff like that. The loan amount for this one was $15,000. It was a 3-year loan. And the amount we've received, payments to date, we've received $22.14. So we're still looking for that $6.13. And this person it looks like they're pretty late. We may actually not get this one. They may not pay. We may actually lose the $6.13. Now, it's not like really bad, because a lot of these I do make quite a bit off of. Like if we go over to, what is going on with this app? Okay. So if we go over to current and we click on some of these, we can see ones that have paid out pretty well. Alright, so let's check out this one. Okay, what about this one, debt consolidation? Now, this one we've actually made a profit on. We've lent out $25, and the pay today is $28.93. So we've actually came up on that one. All right, now if we keep scrolling down, let's check out this one. C5. Okay, wow. Now this is a perfect example of what I don't like to do with the lending club. I made this mistake a couple times. Now this one I loaned them $75, right? Now I've received $91. Not bad. I've actually got back majority of the money. And I don't usually like to give more than like $25 anymore. I would rather have it more diversified than have less money with fewer people. But I mean, it worked out with this one. The reason why I don't want to give $75 or $50 to one particular person, well, what if they don't pay? If it's $25 and $25, I just lose $25, or I just lose $7, or I just lose whatever. You never know when people will default. They could default like a month after you lent them the money, or they could default towards the ending of the term. And if they default towards the ending of the term, it doesn't hurt you as bad because you've pretty much made all your money. Let's actually invest in someone. So let's look at some of these notes. I don't know what this is like on the app. So this is all gonna be like pretty much my first time doing this. Let's see. That's automated. Let's do manual because I'm all about that whole manual thing. All right, so these are the loans you can pick from. Pretty much what I would do is just filter through the Lending Club app and pick the best people to lend money to. So right now, let's check out this person's account. They need money for debt consolidation. How much money do they need? They need $15,000 for debt consolidation. And like I say, on the Lending Club app, you can just like look at all this info about the person that needs the money. Length of employment, 10 years. Their home ownership, they rent their house. Gross income, about $6,666 a month. So that's pretty decent. I wonder where this person lives. Maybe New York, California, somewhere. They're a driver. And let's look at their credit score. The credit score is, 670 through 674. Okay. Open lines of credit, 7. Total credit lines, 15. Revolving credit balance, $12,857. So these are things that you can look at and you can make a judgment and say, okay, I want to give money to this person or I don't. Usually, I don't like to give money to people if they had inquiries in the last 6 months. So this person has had 2 inquiries in the past 6 months. So this is a candidate that I don't like to give money to. Another reason why I would not give money to this person is because I would rather give money to someone with fewer credit lines, because he has 7 credit lines. I'd rather give money to people who have fewer credit lines. That's just one thing I like to do. And also I like home ownership too, because when someone owns a home, they're literally investing money into their home, like their mortgage. And when people are renting, they don't invest that money into their mortgage because they're renting and they're investing into uh, someone else's property. So that's why I don't like to give money to people who rent. Now on the app here, I don't exactly see a way where I could you know set up this search the way you can do it on the computer. Maybe Lending Club don't want people to trade that way, because people would just pick and choose, and you would have loans on Lending Club that people would not want to invest in, and then you'd have other loans that people would invest in like super fast. Because I noticed like a couple of years ago when I was doing a lot of trading with Lending Club, I remember at certain times it would be so freaking hard to find like loans, because they're all like the good ones are all gone. And now I think it's just more random. But let's check out this person here. They have 6 credit loans open, no inquiries in the past 6 months. They rent. They make $4,200 a month. That's not bad. How much money do they want, and what type of loan is this? Okay, this app is like buggy. I'm sorry. Um, that person needed $12,000. I'm just gonna pick one of these just so I can show you guys how it works. This is home improvement loan. This is a B loan. I like home improvement loans because, hey, they own a home and they're trying to invest money into that home, meaning that the value of the home could go up with this $10,000. So that's one reason why I like to give money to people who are homeowners. Length of employment, 9 years. Good job. Credit score a little bit better than that other person we're looking at. They're at 720. And wow, they don't have much credit card debt, about $2,300. Delinquencies in the past 2 years. Now, delinquencies is something else I don't like. If someone has delinquencies, I will usually not invest with them at all, especially in the past 2 years. For this person, I'm going to make an exception just for the sake of the video. But yeah, we're going to add to cart. I just don't feel like just searching through all this list, because without narrowing this list down, like, I'll be searching for a very long time. And as you get closer to the bottom, it just gets longer and longer and longer. And as you can tell, these loans are for all sorts of things. Like, here's a major purchase here. Let's check out this home improvement. You can also see how much the loan is funded so far. So as you can see here, it says for this $5,000 loan, it says 72% is already funded. So people actually like this loan, and people are funding money to this loan. Now here's another loan, this home improvement loan. Now I like home improvement loans for some reason. This person is a teacher. They have a home, obviously. No inquiry. They've had 1 inquiry in the past 6 months. No delinquencies. Months since last delinquents, 65 months. So that's a couple of years. Let's add to cart for this one. We'll give them $25 too. So I got 2 things in my cart, and wow, here's a debt consolidation for $20,000. 93% is funded. It's been funded in 27 days. Well, it has 27 days left. So if in 3 days they're funded 93% of that. Now let's go up to the top here. Some of these are almost already funded, but this one's 98.4% funded. But it took 10 days for them to fund that one. That's another thing you can check out with the Lending Club app. How long did it take for something to get funded? Because if it's funding really fast, that's because maybe a lot of people like it and it's a really good deal. And if it's taking a long time to be funded, maybe there's something up with that. Maybe there's a reason why people are not jumping on it. So we're going to go over to the cart and we're going to buy these. We're going to invest in these notes here. $50 total. Have a little bit of cash left. Slide to place order. We are going to place order. Lending Club is going to do their magic. and your order has been placed. And that's it. It's pretty much how it works. And this is the holding page, and then this is the transfer if you want to add funds or withdraw funds. And then this is like the profile here. And yeah, that's pretty much the Lending Club app. And that's how to make money with the Lending Club app. So check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah, another app that you can make money with in your spare time. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, yo.